Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Pink Passion Plus Power. No, I haven't been on here for a few days. Just been resting, relaxing, and getting it together, cleaning house and all that kind of good stuff. But welcome. And as you know, we always want to give awareness to breast cancer. You know, I am a breast cancer survivor, so get those mammograms and most of all, know your own body, do your own personal exams because you can't just put your life totally in the hands of the diagnostic imaging places. So get the mammograms, take care of yourself, eat good. You know, it's hard to avoid because, you know, it's like everything you do, breathe is, they say it's not good for you. So got to pray over everything and just stay before God and just know your body and know what works for you and stick to what works for you regardless of what anybody else is talking about, okay? All right. So today I was just sitting here and I was just thinking, you know, like I said, that Esther just has been, I just can't get out of this book yet. And, you know, when I woke up today, you know, I had reread some chapters and the Spirit just kind of gave me the revelation that, you know, sometimes where we come from and our background and how we grew up and how we were raised, we think we're not good enough for certain things, people, places, things, and that God wouldn't have me do such a thing. You know, Esther, she lost both of her parents. She was raised by her cousin Mordecai, and God set her up in position to be queen, to live in the palace, to be the queen. And for such a time as this, that her people were in danger and she was put in position to save them. To save them. And, you know, I was just thinking, you know, it just came to me like, you know, what if she had got afraid, or what if, you know, she thought that she was less than, or what if she had to let her upbringing, her childhood, the way she was raised, and all these negative things that may have transpired in her life, if she had allowed those things to get in the way of her hearing God and trusting God and believing that God had called her and put her in position for such a time as this to save her people, and that she didn't allow fear to step in and overtake her. Because once she got word, she trusted Mordecai. She trusted what he was saying. She didn't question it. She went straight to work. When he told her, when he sent word to her, she got word of what was the plot and what was set in place to happen to her people. You know, she said, if I perish, I perish. But I'm going to go before the king. You know, you don't go before the king unless you were called. And she went before him when she wasn't called, but she went to God first. And God gave her the strategy. She fasted and prayed, and she went before God to get the strategy on what to do. And she knew that God had went before her and that he was with her. when she went before that king. And she found favor with the king. And then, Haman, who set the plot up, she invited all of them together. And when she told the king exactly what was transpiring, she made sure he was there as well so that he couldn't deny it. And then what did it do? It cost him his life, his son's life. I don't know what you call that thing that they built for Mordecai to hang and die. He himself died. That ditch that he dug for Mordecai, he, in fact, fell in that ditch himself. So just know that you don't have to worry about your enemies. You don't have to worry about being fearful. When God gives you an assignment and he sets you up in place and position, you can't be fearful. You guys got to trust God and know that God is with you and do all of the right things. And ask God to go before you and he'll be with you. If he called you to it, he's going to bring you through it. So just be encouraged today that those things that you might be thinking about and you may see and you thinking like, oh, that's probably the enemy talking or this, because it just looks too big for you. And, you just can't see that God will call you to be the one to do this thing. I'm dealing with a situation myself, and I am one who overthinks everything. I'm getting a lot better. With it. I've been working on it. So, I've been working on it, I do those cups a lot, God keeping me busy with them so that, to keep my mind going so that I don't continue to, to overthink, because I will overthink myself out of any situation. I've done it many times before. So I'm just on here trying to help somebody so you don't have to go through what I have been through, starting over again, because if you don't do it, God will give it the assignment to somebody else because it will get done. Okay? So just stay encouraged and know that you're more than enough and that God is with you. If he called you to it, he'll get you through it. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye.